After all this time in the cities, the mountains were calling and we had to go. So we hop onto the train, our favorite mode of transport for this trip, and head out to Interlaken to see what the Swiss Alps had in store for us.
Hi, I'm Tracy, and I'm a nurse.
And I'm Chris, and I'm a nomad. And we love nothing more than getting out and exploring. Doesn't matter, we'll go by plane, train, or our van.
However, with full-time jobs, we gotta find ways to maximize our time, and that's where we bring you in to show you the tips and tricks and all the fun you can have along the way. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
We made it to Interlaken.
Looks like Crystal, right?
Crystal, yeah.
Crystal Hotel. It is so picturesque here. Not the biggest room, but you know what? It'll do for the night.
It'll do for the night.
Oh. They have a bathtub. Well, that's interesting. That'll do.
Yeah, it'll work.
This is our most expensive hotel room we've paid for at 200 Swiss francs a night. But Interlaken is quite expensive. But the nice thing is it actually includes a pass for the bus and some of the trains. So I got to do a little bit more research on that. But that's one of the reasons why we wanted to stay in a hotel, was because that was included. And so that's a big cost saving measures, and free breakfast. So another like 20 francs right there. And we can eat all you can eat. And then that way we can go do some hikes. We do have a little window. I feel like, did I hit my head? It's adorable here. It has a good vibe. We're like going by the lake. I was like, yep, this is definitely where I wanted to be, more so than like a big city like Zurich, which is great, but I love getting out into the countryside. So we're gonna use our Interlaken passes here. And we're basically gonna take the, I guess, train to Interlaken Oost. And then we're gonna head up to Lauterbrunnen and do a hike that's supposedly you run into like over 70 something waterfalls in the like 6-mile hike. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by saying, my gosh, this is beautiful.
Yeah, this is pretty
picturesque.
Beautiful. I think this is what they mean when they start to get into, you gotta get up to the Swiss Alps part of Switzerland.
Oh my god, it's absolutely gorgeous.
The lowlands are definitely totally different vibe.
Not a fan. But the Swiss rail lines are very confusing. They're probably the most confusing rail line I've ever tried to figure out.
And it's also often hard to find where you buy a ticket.
Yeah, and then like there's multiple different companies. So like up here in the mountains, there's a separate company that sells it, but we couldn't figure out where to buy tickets. It got very confusing.
They know it on any of the apps. No Rome to Rio.
Nope.
No
You
Omnia,
could, you actually, I checked on their website. You can't even buy them on their website.
Yeah, you can't even buy a ticket.
So I have no idea. Jungfrau, which is the top of Europe. I think it's the highest peak that you can go up to, I guess.
There's supposed to be a little tower up there.
But it's like 200 franc to go around. What? Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's like 200 franc to, we can at least go look at it.
Yeah.
200 franc round trip per person. And honestly, to me, we watched some videos on it and we looked at some pictures. It looks a little bit too much like Disneyland. So we're hiking.
Yeah.
Toward Staubbach Fall. We got waterfall number 1 sighting. Should we do waterfall count?
Sure.
1. 1 waterfall.
Out of control.
Out of control. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 waterfalls. So that is Staubbach Falls? Beautiful. Our first waterfall here. One of the ladies that we were talking to actually at the Liechtenstein Visitor Center said it doesn't always have the waterfalls, it depends on the rainfall. So we figured with the rainfall the last couple days it would be perfect, and it's absolutely stunningly gorgeous. All right, waterfall number 4 is just a little guy. That was 3. That was 4. We see 5 a little further up ahead. We're gonna take a slight detour off this main hiking trail to a place called Trummelbach Falls. And it's inside a mountain. And there's 10 waterfalls inside the mountain, and you get to take a cable car inside it. It's
she
11.
Goes through varying waves of excitement on this hike. She drops back and sees something and she gets excited and runs up here. Oh my God, look what we found.
I'm like a kid, it's okay. At least you know I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, you got wine and cheese in a vending machine.
Oh wow. Did that guy just open?
Oh.
Did he base? I think that guy just based.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you imagine, he probably just jumped from up here.
Because I just heard it rip.
Real quick, just in case you're wondering, base jumping is a recreational sport where individuals jump from a fixed object using a wingsuit and or a parachute. Base stands for what they jump off of, which are buildings, antenna, spans, and earth. This is actually a really popular activity here in Switzerland, and one of the really good viewing points in Lauterbrunnen itself is near Murrenbach Falls.
Did you base?
Yeah.
Wow.
There'll be another couple of people soon.
Oh?
Yeah, maybe in the next 5 minutes.
3 of them.
Oh wow, there's 3 of them.
Is one guy wingsuiting? I think he is. They're wingsuiting.
Oh.
Look at him. Wow.
That was so cool. That was so cool.
That was totally worth it.
That was really cool. You get it. Guys like
There goes one more.
There goes one more. There he is. There he is.
Oh yeah. Oh, that one's. He stayed close. Wow.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for the tip. All right, waterfall 5, waterfall 6. 6 waterfalls. We're gonna call this little trickle right here waterfall 7. You can see it's trickling. It's 7. All right, it was 14 francs each, which I have a feeling this is going to be totally worth it. It looks really cool so far.
I think we pick this guy up.
Up and then hike down. Well, this is just worth it for the views. Wow. There's number 8 for ya. That's number 9. Where are we right now? This is amazing. I mean, look at this.
I can see where they came up with some of the ideas for Lord of the Rings.
I never watched it, so I couldn't say, but.
Wow.
So we might have lost count on waterfalls, but there was 10 in that Trummelbach complex that we were just at, so that puts us at, I believe, 16.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think some of them count as multiple falls.
Yeah.
It was highly disputed for years, but we came up with 72.
There's one right here, so I'm gonna say that's 17.
Yeah, and there's one there, another one up over there.
That's at least 20.
Yeah. Ooh, that cable car goes right up that mountain.
I think that's the one we're gonna go up. Is that okay for you?
Only one way to find out. Look.
Oh! That's like 21. Thank you, honey. You have good eyesight. I was getting all excited about the campground. I was like, oh, I want to bring Helen over here. You got all these trickles of water down the face of the rock, so I'm assuming they're counting those as individual waterfalls. You can see all the little trickle. Trickle, trickle, trickle. 417 meters. Alright, so we're in the cute little mountain town of Murren. There are no cars here. Looks like there's a ski resort out of here. This is where you can get on the little cable car to get up to the Bond experience. But it was 85 francs round trip per person. And I'm sorry, I'm just not going to spend that. So, we're going to walk. Enjoy the views. Decided to take a stop here at this cute little bistro. Do not laugh at me, sir.
You may notice that every bistro we've ever been to is this cute little bistro.
They're adorable. And the views here are spectacular.
We're going to spend some time and work on some other adjectives too.
It's quaint.
That is just so cool to see those glaciers up there. I don't think you could see them on the camera, but if you look like way, let's see, it's gonna be right here, I think, in the camera. It's like cliffs of different layers of the ice. And, I mean, you can literally, like, parts of it looks like you have to climb hundreds of feet of just straight ice.
You probably would. I mean, lunch with these views, does it get really better than this? Oh yeah, that is gooey.
And tomatoey.
And I keep saying I'm trying to avoid cheese and bread after fondue, but here I am, again, eating cheese and bread. We got the salads. We got some salads.
I knew it was going to be good greens.
It's very creamy. And then you have the acidity cut through with the tomato. And you definitely get a little bit of the funk in the back end of it. A little bit of funk on the back end of your palate. But that is delicious with the crunchy, crispy bread. That is perfection. So this view. So we were talking to our waitress who lives in this little cute town, and she was saying that it's just one main road, no cars, so you really can't get lost.
Stay tuned to find out where we travel next on our European adventure. Hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.
Misty mountains, dusty roads ahead, crossing rivers, dreaming of a bed, from a window in can touch a stream of gold above, breaking through